Hi, everybody. This is Suzanne with Crosby Scholars in Iredell County. And the 5-Minute Friday today, I'm going to talk about why enroll your student in middle school in Crosby Scholars. We know some people think that high school is the perfect time and you don't need to bother while students are in middle school. Well, we're glad to get the students at any point in time, but we really hope that you'll consider enrolling your student while they're in middle school, because there are some good reasons to get started at an early age. And I'm going to share a couple of those here in this video. So this is an article I found while I was doing a little research today from the Center for American Progress from August of 2020. It was talking about creating strong building blocks for all students. And they were highlighting 5 key components, and I'm not going to talk about all 5 of those because one of them was focused on faculty engagement, which really Crosby Scholars doesn't have a lot of impact on that. But they were talking about career and technical education, and in middle school they have their wheel components where they do get to explore some college and career pathways in particular. And so, that's what Crosby Scholars is all about. So in order, to enhance that even more, we'd love to have your kids enrolled in Crosby so that they can do a little bit more work in middle school beyond what they're doing during their school day. So some of the things that they did emphasize in this report was that middle schoolers need the rigorous coursework to ensure that they're ready for whatever high school program that they're going to choose next. And so part of what we do in our Crosby programming is to help kids have the best skills in terms of their time management, their organization, and just, one of our most popular academies has been, getting good grades. So we look at that and, talk about getting things turned in on time and the importance of your attendance and all of those just basic skills that translate to any kind of academic environment, including high school and even on into college. And then, we want to help the students and the families look at all of their high school options, because we have a lot of those in Iredell County, including early college, and we have IB programs. We have career pathways that can happen during high school, that can be completed at high school levels or started there and continued on either at Mitchell or at other institutions. So there's lots of things that you can do in middle school just to make sure you've got those good habits that you'll be ready to succeed at the next level. And you can even start, if the better you can do in math at middle school, or if you can start a foreign language, that gets you a little bit of a head start too. So that's one of the areas. Another area is, and I found this really, really interesting, that entering high school, more than 46% of students stated that they were going to go to work in one of 10 jobs. So more than half the kids named 10 careers. So, there just are hundreds and hundreds of careers and more new jobs created all the time. So we definitely want these kids to be aware that there are more than 10 jobs open to them. So part of what we do in the middle school too is, let's look at all the career possibilities that are here. What are these jobs called? Where do you find them? How do you prepare for them? What is it that you might be interested in doing? Because, a lot of kids know the jobs that they see on TV or that they see in their community. We've all been to the doctor, we all have a teacher, they've been to the library, you go to the store and you see the workers there. But there's a lot of jobs that we never come across in our daily lives. And so we need kids to know about those as well. And believe me, I've looked online at some of these new jobs. We adults have never heard of these jobs either, because they're being created every day and they have titles that may not mean anything to us. So we need to do a little research to find out what's all involved in that. So that was really interesting. And we definitely want our students to have more than 10 options to pick from. So another thing in middle school that's really important is that family engagement happens, so that the parents and the student have information available to them on what options are out there. So, students at this age aren't going to make a lot of these decisions on their own. And parents need this information just as much as students, because all of us have to keep up with this in order to know what's going on. Things are not staying the same. They never do. So we need to know what is there and how the training is changing. So as parents, we can support those decisions that our kids might be making or asking about, and know where to find out more about them. And what we do in Crosby, we have Try It Tuesdays in the summertime that we have this kind of information. We do workshops. We have career tools available. So this is something that through our newsletters and through participating in our activities, you can learn more about. And another important thing in middle school and beyond is that students are exposed to role models, partly through our Try It Tuesdays. That's one way we do it, to see that all kinds of people do all kinds of different jobs. It's not just that women are nurses or that men do construction jobs or things like that. We want them to know that jobs are open to all kinds of different people. So it's not just that only certain types of people can do this type of job. That's not true. So, we don't want them to think that just because they are, this height or this gender, that they can only look at certain jobs, because the world is wide open for whatever interest and skills and goals they have. So that's why we'd like your student to be in Crosby in middle school. Gives them 3 more years to have some of this opportunity to learn and to consider their options. So we hope that you'll get them signed up and get participating. And check out our website at www.crosbyscholarsIredale.org for more information. And thanks again for watching.